Just pulling you up there.
Okay. Are you seeing MailChimp on your screen now?
Let's see. I see no campaigns yet.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right, and I am recording this too, so this will be. I'll send you the recording link afterwards.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to show you how you can add your contacts into MailChimp so that you get started with this, because it's going to be really important for you going forward. I think email marketing is going to be one of the important things. So we're going to go to lists.
Okay, list.
So you can follow my mouse cursor. I'm going to go to list.
Okay.
I see you already created a list. You have Allen marketing list. So we're going to use that. So I'm going to
click. I did that. Woohoo.
Somebody did it in August.
Yeah,
August
I did that.
2nd. So last year.
Back in August.
Yeah. So I click on that. We have one name in there. We have Tahan Robert at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
That was added, or Robert Tahan. So we're going to. So now, anytime we want to add anybody, and we're looking at doing this manually. We're just going to go to Add Contacts.
All right.
I'm going to go to Add Subscriber. And then from here, I'm going to manually type in their email address, their first name, and their last name. And then I have to check off this box that says this person gave me permission.
Yeah.
So you do have to check that off.
Why do they ask that?
Spam laws. So there are laws for.
Yeah, but I didn't ask. I'm not going to ask everybody if I can use there's no way. So, I mean, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, the idea with this kind of software and everything is you want to minimize your spam complaints.
Yeah.
So if you were to send out an email to 2,000 people and, more than a quarter of them complained about spam, theoretically they could shut down your MailChimp account because there's too much spam complaints.
Is spam just like okay, I don't really understand spam, because I get an email and I don't like it. I mean, I just delete it. So what? So people actually complain that they've gotten an email?
Yeah. So if you delete it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Somebody would have to actually go in and mark it as spam and then basically report it as unsolicited.
Oh, unsolicited. All right.
And if they do that, and enough people do that, then that could create a problem for your MailChimp account. I mean, the thing that's nice about MailChimp is that it's free, and you can always create another account if you get one of your accounts shut down with just using a different email address.
Oh, okay.
So that's
all right. I understand.
If you're gonna do something like this, MailChimp is the platform to do it. If you were paying for, like an expensive CRM, you have to be a little bit more cautious with your.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to get, if you're paying, $200 or $300 a month, you don't want to get an account like that shut down.
Right.
For something like this, the thing is, you're probably not going to get enough spam complaints, and usually they'll give you a warning also.
Yeah.
So you can kind of, as you go along and as you email people, you can start, if people are complaining, you can start removing them from your list, and you can kind of clean up your list as you go. So
yeah.
You'll have people that want to be on there too.
Okay.
So that's how that works. The simpler way to do this, and this might be the way that you want to do it too, actually, is what I would rather probably see is, instead of going one by one.
Yeah.
I would go onto a spreadsheet, and I would create a spreadsheet with the headers of first name, last name, and email address. So if you create a spreadsheet with first name, last name, email address, those are your headers, and then you just put in every single contact. You just go in and type in their first name, last name, email address.
Yeah.
Once you're done with that, you could just import the whole list with one click, basically, instead of going one by one and checking off these boxes one by one.
Oh, okay. So they don't expect you to check off a box if you do it in a group?
You still have to check the box off, but you just check it off once. So it could be for everybody. You check off, I gave everybody on this list, and that's it, and you're done.
Okay.
Instead of having, that's all I mean is you don't have to check it off every single name.
Yeah, I think that's what stopped me is that that person gave me permission to email them, and then I thought, okay, what do I do here? And I really wasn't sure.
Yeah, you're just gonna do that. So you're gonna put that you have permission to email them. And I mean, if you have if you got their business card, it's debatable. You know, some people say that's, you know, implied permission. Some people don't. So it's a debatable topic. But for what you're doing, you're going to be adding them and saying yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So that's what we're doing now. If you get a spreadsheet done, so we're going to click on import a list, and then we're gonna use this CSV or tab delimited text file. So we're just gonna we'll take a CSV file, which could be or actually you can or an Excel spreadsheet. So CSV is more generic, and this is XLS. It's like if you're actually using Excel. So if you
I probably use Excel.
Okay, then you probably click on this. Then you'll copy and paste from your Excel file, and so you just go forward.
Okay.
And basically you just copy and paste. You go to the column of email addresses. You'd copy them off your spreadsheet. You'd paste them. Then you go to the column of first name. You copy them off your spreadsheet. You paste them. And it's really just
okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Or actually, I think I said that wrong. Actually, you just highlight everything all at once and you paste it in here.
Oh. Okay.
But you have them in order though. So so if this is the case, you'd have the email address first, then the first name, then the last name. You just have them in that order. You highlight the entire block and then paste it, and then paste it in here, and that's it. And then you click here and say, I understand my billing plan may be changed, but if you're under 2,000 subscribers, you're not going to be affected.
Okay.
That just means
all right.
So over 2,000, they could start charging you. If you don't have a credit card on file, they can't, so you don't have to worry.
Right.
If you were on a plan, and so they'll require you to keep it under 2,000 people unless you're going to pay.
Okay.
So you'll just paste that in there. You'll check mark this, and you'll click next, and it's pretty simple from there. If you get the spreadsheet done between like this week and next week, we can do it together if that's useful.
Okay.
Done correctly.
Okay.
But for now, the main thing is you want to create the spreadsheet and do it in this order. So have the email address first, first column, first name, second column, last name, third column.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome. Cool. So that's all there is to it as far as getting people on your list. Because the way you're doing it is you're doing it manually.
Yeah.
If you have a website, there's ways of getting people to opt in from your website, and
right. Okay.
So the next thing would be to come in and create a template, and this is something that we can do more going forward. But I'm just going to click on create template. For you, I'm going to do something like I'm just going to start from scratch, basically. So these are all the different templates you can use.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to pick simple text and kind of build it from scratch. But the idea is we want to put in we want to have like a header image up top. And then we want to have your text and then your signature at the bottom.
Right. Okay.
It's pretty simple. So for now, I don't have your logo, but just to
I gotta find that.
Yeah,
okay.
I would drop in this image box on top, and so we're gonna put the logo up here, and I'll just upload that. So this is, I guess the trick to this is that all the editing takes place on the right side of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
On the left side is just a kind of a display of everything. So if I wanted to edit the text, I would come to a block that I want to edit, like over here. I'd click the pencil icon, and then if I want to change anything, I have to do it on the right side. So
okay. Yeah.
I have to change the text over here.
Okay.
And it's pretty straightforward here. I can
Yeah.
change the font. I can change the formatting. I can add bullet points, things like that.
Okay.
So this will be something we'll focus on more coming up. But that's why I want to get your logo image.
Okay.
I can create the template with your logo image, and then we can kind of also create a signature for you that
Okay.
So for now, I'm just going to leave this, and
Yeah, so I kind of was doing the MailChimp, but like I said, that stopped me because of the permission thing.
yeah,
I didn't, so I would have went further, but then I just let it go.
gotcha. Yeah, so that. I mean, that happens, and that's just the way that all email marketing platforms are. They're all going to ask
Yeah,
that question. It's
yeah,
not MailChimp. So that's and again, there. If you want to read about it, the act is called Can Spam, I believe.
oh, okay,
There's actually legislation about it. But
all
the
right.
way
Yeah, I don't want to do something I'm not supposed to. I think that's what made me stop.
yeah. Well, that's why the way I look at it is I'll take chunks. I won't necessarily send out an email blast. If you have like 2,000 people and you're not sure um, that they want to be emailed, I would probably take that in chunks, and I might email 200 or 300 at a time.
Yeah,
And we'll look and see how they respond. You know, am I getting spam complaints? Is it a
yeah,
problem? And so I would call it like throttling. So we would take it kind of step by step to avoid that from getting your account shut down because
right. Yes.
it's
Okay.
a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
You don't want to get your account.
Well, you have to watch it. Yeah, I understand.
It's not going to necessarily hurt you or anything, but it's you'd have to create a new account, and it would it'd be just it's not something you want to.
Okay.
That's why I like the way we would do that to get around that is we would kind of throttle through. We'll take a segment of your list and we'll email just that segment. And then depending on their response, then we'll move on and send it to another segment. Or we might change the headline. We might change the copy a little bit, meaning that
Yeah. Okay.
we're always looking to improve the open rates. We're always looking to improve the click-through rates. That's the name of the game is
Yeah.
we want as many people as possible to open our emails, and then we want as many of those people to click on the link, whatever link we're giving them.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can track all that.
Okay. Tracking.
Cool. So this will be good for you to start building your list. So again,
Right.
just to reiterate what we talked about, we're just going to lists on the top of the screen. We're going into the list you've already built, unless you
Right.
want to create a new one, but there's only one person, so I figure this list is fine.
Yes.
So we'll just build this one up. And we're adding contacts, but I think the way we're going to do it is we're just going to import.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to create the list on something else and send it in.
Yeah, so you'll create the list, and then you'll click on Add Contact. You're going to click directly on Import Contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then we go through this, and we might, if you get the list ready, maybe next call, like I said, I'll do this for you, and you can have, and then we'll record it, and you'll have it recorded.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So even if you have a list of 100 people that you get done between now and next week, I can demo that for you.
Yeah.
Then when you continue to go forward, it'll be easier that way too.
Okay. I have a question, not on this part here yet. I'm sure as I go along, I will. I didn't put my face on there. I don't know. I didn't hit the button. But anyways, the thing with my Facebook page, my business page,
Yep.
I wanted to ask you, are we going to go over that? Because I want to know what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing or whatever. So is that in your mind?
Yeah. You want to go right now? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Give me a second here.
Because I really haven't been doing with it. I just sort of put some stuff on there occasionally just to keep it a little active or whatever you want to call it. But
Actually, you added me. Let me go this way.
yeah. Who's this guy?
All right, where are you?
Do you work from home or you have an office?
I work from home.
Yeah.
I haven't had a need. I haven't really seen the need to get an office, so
Yeah.
get everything done. Or
Yeah, if you don't need to, I mean, why bother? Yeah.
I'll go remotely too at times. So sometimes I'll drive
Yeah.
the car and bring my laptop and work that way too, or whatnot. So okay, so we have this is your page. We have
Yeah, so I put that Opus Financial Solutions on there to see, because before, like I told you before, it was Cynthia Allen 95, but
Mhm.
I wanted it to be pulled up in case anybody brought up Opus Financial, so which happens on the internet.
Yeah. So for one, you have this option here to add a button. I would
Yeah.
I would add a button here that goes to either your website, or if you have an online phone booking link, you could go to that too. So like do you have like an online?
Oh, so wait a minute. What's that button here? What's it gonna do?
You could either go to your website,
Okay.
or it could go to, like, if you have an online scheduler. So if you have like
Oh,
a
I see.
software that
It
lets
says learn more about you. Okay, all right, yeah, okay,
so we could add that in here.
okay,
So I might put like learn more about the business,
right.
and it could and then we could
Okay, I think we need a video,
okay.
but anyways, well, I mean, just like that one guy has, it really talks a little bit, but he has a whole little website that gives people information.
Yeah. So then you could send people to your website right here. So then that button would just go on the top there. It's just a way of getting people an easier way to visit your website. That's all. So I would add this in, and we can add this now. Which website would you want to direct them to? What's your direct?
See, that's the thing is that the only that, okay, there's two things. There's a general website,
Yeah.
just gives people general information about the company, what we do for families, kind of certain products and services we have, and not really a whole lot of, it doesn't tell you anything about the opportunity. It's just telling you a little bit about the company. And this is where I thought we would need to elaborate and create another website that I send people to that's going to show them like a small video. They key in their information, but it also gives them more an elaboration of what we do and who I am, and the compensation plan, that kind of thing. But that's why we have our corporate overview, is for people to look, to come and see that. So
So I
I'm
think
not too sure what.
I
Hmm?
think that'd be a really good idea, and you could do that if you had something like ClickFunnels. You could build out a landing page that does all that,
Yeah.
or you could use something like Webinar Jam, and you could create a on-demand webinar that where people can go and they can watch the webinar anytime they show up there. There's always one that's coming up. It's pre-recorded.
Yeah, I just need to know what the webinar would be, to be like, what would the webinar be?
It would be your sales pitch for recruiting people into your business.
Oh, okay.
That'd be my understanding of it. So that's what the webinar would be. It would be walking people through, that could be a 45-minute to an hour presentation, but
Yeah.
it would be taking people through what you're offering and getting them as recruits, because that's your main goal, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well, that's why we do a lot of. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this works. We do the inviting, and we get them in to see the corporate overview. So it's not like, to me, they still have to talk to a person. They still have to contact a person, because to make a decision just by looking at a website is really not what we want them to do.
yeah,
Yeah, they have to move
Or,
forward.
I mean, that's the webinar. The idea behind the webinar is that it's almost like it's more of an interaction with a person. So you're trying to
Yeah.
like that interaction essentially. They may still need to talk to a person, but if they watch a webinar presentation, number one, they're going to be way more qualified of a lead because
Yeah.
they've gone through that. And then number two, most of their frequently asked questions should have been addressed in the webinar, so then they should have less questions. So it should just be more of a final conversation,
Oh, okay. Okay.
kind of
All
a
right.
experience. That would be the way I would look at it. So they may still need to talk to you before they commit to that, and there might be paperwork
Yeah.
filled out and everything else.
Okay.
It should address a lot of their questions. It should give them a lot more information. They should be a lot closer to making a buying decision at that point if they go through that experience. Now getting them to go through that's not going to be necessarily easy, but if they do go through it, that should make them very qualified.
Okay. All right.
Things to explore. So think about what website for now you'd want people to go to. We can add that in. So we don't have to do that right now, but we can add that in,
Okay. All right.
so that'll be pretty easy to do. And right now you're posting, so you're kind of sharing, okay, sharing content. So one thing,
It's business related. So what I've been putting on here is just business related.
yep. So
Yeah.
what I would encourage, what we could do to kind of save you a step, is there's something called buffer and queue. And what I would like to do is we could create you a free account on here, and what it will
Okay.
do, it'll auto post up to 1 or 2 articles a day, and you can pick your subjects. You could have it auto post business related content,
Oh, okay.
both your Facebook and your LinkedIn. And I think it's even more important for LinkedIn because LinkedIn actually looks at how active you are on the platform. So by posting on it, it actually increases your search ranking.
Okay.
So that's something that I would like to set up for you.
Okay.
And we could start that now. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me see, because I don't.
Those are all your tabs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's all the things you've been doing. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna use your CJ Allen at Outlook for your email here.
Okay. Oops.
And can we use the same password? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I share this recording, sorry because I just displayed your password there. So I could cut that out if you want.
Yeah. Well, obviously, is it just for me?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll send it to you, but I mean, if you're going to share this with your team too.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna probably show them. Yeah, I might share it with them, but that doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we're gonna sign up. Okay, cool. So you'll have the same username and password for Buffer, and you're probably not even gonna have to go in here, but I'm just letting you know. And then I'm gonna connect. Okay, so actually, I do have to connect directly to your through your Facebook.
Okay.
Do you have that information available, or
You mean
I'd have to log in as you for Facebook?
Well, it's this. Yeah, it should be the same CJ Allen Outlook, and then
Same thing.
yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I don't put the same thing for everything, but there's.
That's all right. I do. I do as well for quite a few.
Yeah, I had to write them down in my calendar book so I'd remember what the heck I did.
Especially the ones that I don't like. If I have money behind it, then I'll usually do a different password or something. But
yeah.
just a count that it's free. I usually do not.
So this buffer. Okay, so you.
So I'm connecting it to your Facebook business page is what I'm going to be doing here in a second.
Okay.
Okay, that didn't work. So you might have a slightly different password for this. Do you think that is maybe the MailChimp password?
Oh, wait a minute. What are you saying?
For Facebook, I wasn't able to log in.
Well, I don't know what that is. Okay, is it Outlook? I don't think it's sbcglobal.net. It has to be CJ Allen 9294 at outlook.com. And if it isn't, it's sbcglobal.net.
Okay, so it'd be the CJ Allen 9294 at SBC Global.
Yeah, yeah. It used to be my old email, and so Facebook set that up a long time ago, and then it's the Aquarius thing. Well, whatever I do.
Well, let's try it.
And I haven't changed it since. Is that it?
Yeah, that is, but the password didn't take.
Okay, hold on. What one did you type? Because it's $QU $5 ARIS.
Okay, let me give me a second. What was it?
Okay, it's capital A, $, QU lowercase. $5 ARIS lowercase.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That worked.
So it is under global SBC.
SBC Global. Yep.
Yeah. This is my CEO, this guy.
It's good to.
The Ray Murray thing, that's the CEO. Well, not the kid, but.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, if you see that, that's it. He has a Down syndrome child.
The kid could be the future CEO, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to go into connect your Facebook page. Did that work? That was interesting. Let me go back to Buffer.
Do I go into the Buffer and like, how do I get there? It's called Buffer.
Yeah, just buffer.com.
Okay. And I go in and select topics or something, you said?
Yeah, well, I'll show you that. That's going to be a little bit different, so I'll show you that in just.
All right.
So we're going to go a little bit over. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
That's okay with you. Or do you have?
Yeah. Just you keep track.
All right, so I'm going to use your Cynthia Allen Opus financial page. Okay, cool. So that now that's connected here, and then I'm also going to connect your LinkedIn next. And I don't want to share anything right now. Okay, cool. So now I've connected your Cynthia Allen page and your LinkedIn page. So there's actually a second website here that we integrate called Q, and it's the QUUU.co.
QU what?
3 U's. So QUUU.co is the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna sign you up for a free account. So they have a free and a paid account, but we're gonna create a free one. And
okay.
Let's see, we're gonna sign you up. And this one, I'm gonna sign you up with the same as your LinkedIn username and password. So that's the same as Buffer. So Buffer, I also used your LinkedIn username and password.
Okay.
That'll be the same for this too.
How's your friend over on the other side of the world?
He's doing all right. I don't know. He seems to be doing pretty well. He's making it. I mean, he's kind of. I think he got a job over there, so he's kind of paycheck to paycheck, but he's doing okay. He's happy.
He wanted to move over there for what reason? Just to.
He's pretty anti politics. So he's very liberal.
Oh.
So I know you're not as much. So yeah, he's very that played into it. I don't know how much that actually played into it. His wife is Dutch, also.
Okay.
He says that. I don't know how much of that is him adding that in there, but yeah,
well, he seemed like I don't know. He seemed like he was doing well here, and so for someone to move all the way over to where is it?
The Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yep. He's happy, whatever. So he seems good.
Good.
But I mean, again, his wife's Dutch. The cost of living is cheaper over there. So yeah,
it's a different world, I'm sure.
I would love to visit out there, but I would never want to live out there. So
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, so now we want to add some or I want to add a category up to a few categories.
Okay.
So we could do like business, or I could do financial. So here's like the ones that are available.
Yeah.
I'll type in business. There is business strategy, business management, women in business, business networking.
So, okay, wait. Business strategy. Is there more? There's
Yeah,
actually
the only
more.
categories for business. I could look up financial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say business, financial, or business strategy is good.
Okay, well we can add multiple categories. So,
Okay.
or here, this is. Let me do this. This is
Entrepreneurship is good. Just because we want people to
okay.
that are interested in entrepreneurship, leadership.
Okay. So here's this way. I just did all. There's a lot of categories. You can see, like, if I scroll down, these are all the categories. That's
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
So it's probably better, but they have a cryptocurrency one now.
Yeah.
We can kind of go through here pretty quick. Let's just see here. So remote,
Eh.
real estate tips, not quite. Artificial, accountancy.
Well, we do like to give people information about money. So if
Okay,
that
what
has
do
to
I
deal
do?
with money.
Oh, here's financial investing. Is that good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have financial investing.
Let me see what else. You're flipping it too fast for me.
Going through them. There's economics. That's
That might be too boring.
yeah, that'll be a skill.
Down what?
See, a lot of these are not relevant. So this might be it. That might be the three that you need. We have because right now I have business strategy, entrepreneurship, and financial investing.
Yeah, that's good to go start with. Anyway.
Let's just see real fast if I can see anything else. No, we don't want business analytics. I don't think so. Venture capital,
Hmm.
maybe. That's one of those borderline ones.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start with this for now.
Okay.
So I'm going to click on next. And we'll do just, it'll post up to 2 times a day. Is that okay? Or do you want to just do one?
Yeah, that's fine. So do they pick? They just randomly pick articles that have to deal with that?
They do. However, I've never had a complaint or anything. I've been doing it for a
Okay.
year, and they've been they're usually pretty good articles. So
Okay. I'm gonna take up or something.
let's see. So it'll probably take a day or so to get everything rolling here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. Okay, buffer. Okay, looks good. So let's see.
Well, I was wondering on LinkedIn, like, people have articles posted, and I'm going, oh my God, who does people have the time to post it?
Yeah, so this will help you do that automatically. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll take a day to get all this rolling through, but this is
Okay.
we have you set up now. So next week we'll look at so
Okay.
make sure to, between then and now, make sure to get a description on your LinkedIn
Yeah.
business description, and then
Yeah.
make sure to get at least a spreadsheet. It could be a small spreadsheet, but get a spreadsheet with some names,
Yeah.
at least like 20
Okay.
names. Yeah,
Yeah. I'll have more than that.
Okay, cool. So get as much as you can, have that ready, and then email that to me so I can do the demo of that next week.
Okay.
And then the third thing will be we'll come back and review this, and it should be up and posting by the next time we talk.
Well, I'll give you David's
Give me
his
David's LinkedIn.
LinkedIn stuff so that you can get in there.
As
And
long as he's
I
okay
need,
with it. Yeah.
yeah. Huh?
As long as he's okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll talk early next week, and we'll schedule something, and then we'll go over all that.
Okay, thank you, Justin.
I'll send you
All
this recording. I'll send you the recording too.
right. Okay.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Okay, bye.